Hey everyone out there.
Good day, everyone.
We're going to do tons of creative stuff today together. You will see what it is. Our topic is going to be imagination. Imagination, right? And yeah, so see you in a bit. Are you ready? Okay.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone out there, my name is Elefantasy and welcome to our Newsflash. Presenting you the most recent happenings from PA, Planet and Animagica today. Human scientists found out that their own race can actually grow plants out of their skin. First experiments in the Scientific Forestry Institute of Blossom show a positive reaction from apple seeds cream used on their skin. Other species have not tested it yet, but will follow. Especially bird species and insects seem interested. Pablo Picasso sold his latest artwork, Pigments of a Pig Picture, in Santo Flamingo for a world record amount of 40,000 truffles. The buyer remains unknown, though. The bananic dolphin is the species that was the most reproductive sea animal in the past year. This news was announced in a manta ray science magazine 2 days ago by the ASC, the Animagical Statistics Center. The animals, predominantly living in the PC and democracy, gave birth to a staggering number of 1.2 million babies. That was it from me for now. Back to Mr. Clockberry and his crew.
Thank you, Elefantasy. In our channel presentation video, we already explained you how I got here to Animagica and how special and important this was for me personally regarding imagination and curiosity. And if you want to look that up again, have a look up here. So you also got to know how things are going here and like what we are going to present.
And since this channel is all about imagination and making the impossible possible, we thought it might be a good idea to speak about that underrated gift in our very first show.
Right, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Imagine a place where you can drink from a chocolate lake, where apartments just pass you by, where nature is not exploited to such an extent and our world lives at peace. A place where you will be able to escape the real world every now and then, which often seems too painful to experience. You will know it is not the real reality, but real in some sense. It is a place that you can enter whenever you want to, whenever you feel like it, where you do not need to care about anyone else's opinions or truths. It is only about you and what you see. What you see, you can only see yourself. You can make your own rules. It belongs only to you, which makes it unique and special. Since that place is not a materialistic thing, it cannot be taken away from you. It will forever be yours. your treasure, your space of hope, security, love, and connection. A place where you can express your foolishness and naivety, where you can feel free and liberated. Your canvas, where you can paint your future. A place where you hear your inner voice that keeps on telling you, wouldn't it be interesting if your box where everything fits into, no matter how large or small. Your superpower, your weapon against reality. A place that allows you to transform dark pictures into colorful, vibrant, and vivid ones. However, this place can also pull you down and give you the opportunity to turn beautiful images into dreadful and empty ones. But who wants to live in a world full of worries and fear anyway? Imagining problems and things going wrong all the time. Who wants to live in such a world in the long run? If you find the right path of trust and belief, this place will show you what is really possible and open you doors to a world unimaginable. A world that one day actually might become the reality. I mean, the real reality. Contributing to the well-being of this planet. And this place is called imagination. Imagination goes from dystopia to utopia. It goes from worry to hope, from living in the past, not accepting it, to looking forward to a great future, from a feeling of complete emptiness to thinking that there is no limit, from impossible to possible. When it comes to that word imagination, the first word that pops into most of our minds is children. Think back to your early childhood, where beds became boats, the floor became lava, pillows became islands, the lamp a UFO, your ceiling a liquid mass, your bathtub an endless sea. As young kids, we use our imagination for problem solving and in order to develop emotional capacities such as understanding, thoughtfulness, or express emotional engagement. It enables us to feel empathy and to explore our outer and inner worlds. Then school and our upbringing comes around, planting destructive beliefs and thoughts into our heads in our early years. We are taught that we have to learn things we do not want to learn, and also how we should learn them. We are forced to be in specific groups divided by age. We become copies rather than individuals. We're told that grades are critical for our future and ever important for our self-worth. Our sense of freedom, our playfulness, and enthusiasm are taken away from us. We feel doomed. Memorizing facts replaces the joy of discovery. We are not able anymore to express our learning in ways that are meaningful to us and explore our own passions. And by that, we start to think that things are just the way they are and that there is nothing you can do about it. The possible more and more becomes an impossible as we grow older. And we start to limit ourselves. As adults, we tend to think imagination is only for the kids or the artists, the poets, or potentially the musicians. We tend to think that we have to behave in a certain way. We have to behave like an adult, right? Our imaginary friends now really become transparent. Imagination becomes more private and hidden rather than shown, shared, and celebrated. Most of us rarely use it, tiptoeing through life, hoping we will master it somehow safely. Still, our imagination has always been inside of us. It will never go away. We have an innate capacity to be curious. We just gotta practice it again. Also, by confronting our fears. We can all be artists, innovators, inventors, creators, whatever. Where would we be if all the inventions weren't created? Look around. People would not even be able to see this if anyone hadn't thought, how could I possibly capture experiences and watch them again later on? Be an Imagineer. Become a kid again. Start again. Playing, feeling, thinking, learning, imagining, and eventually creating. You just need to practice it. Change the impossible to the possible again. People surrounding you might even get inspired too. Hi guys, here we are having a cup of tea, and here are our tips. First one, this is actually Alice in Wonderland inspired. Do a mental journey. Think of 3 to 6 impossible things before you start breakfast or anytime you want. Like Pig not being humble or Love Dog actually doing some carrot pole dancing. No, seriously, what I mean are obviously beautiful things. Yeah, stuff like, fantasy landscapes, or you kissing someone in a geometrical neighborhood, or whatever. I mean, anything possible that really boosts your imagination. A greater future for planet Earth, or whatever that might look like.
You must close your eyes, otherwise you won't see anything.
Wonderfully said.
It is also a quote from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, you obviously did not come up with that yourself. What have you got, Love Dog?
Stop and observe, I would say, wherever you might be, whether it be in your room at home, in nature, or in the supermarket. Stand still and just look closer. So you might discover things you usually would not discover, and your thoughts start creating associations and connections.
Do something artsy like drawing, painting, improv theater, do-it-yourself stuff, dancing expressively. Draw your world you want to live in. Visualize it also by describing it or just writing it down. Express yourself as much as you can in a way
You like to express yourself, and that's meaningful to you.
You mean like you did in your early years? Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut. The audience has seen it already anyway.
Look for the things you have done as a child. Take out your stuff from your childhood and have a look at it. Memories, objects, pictures, whatever. Grab out everything you can. Get inspired. Your childhood is usually the time where you've been the freest to express yourself.
Was that your childhood dream as well, Cowley? To be licking bulls' asses?
Oh, stop it!
Okay, my turn now again. Surround yourself with imaginative ideas. Very simple. Watch and read fantasy stories. Surround yourself with creative and imaginative people. Listen to music that inspires you deeply. In the end, what you surround yourself with obviously has a big impact on you. The thoughts, the people, everything and everyone influences you in a way.
Also create a creative space, whether it be a room, an area, or sometimes that you dedicate once per week only for being creative and imaginative, or create a daily ritual for instance.
I cannot move. Are you blind?
No, I mean, movement is really important for your mind. It can help stimulate your hippocampus, which is a part of your brain. And this enhances your imaginative capacity.
Meet your needs, all your basic needs, warmth, good and nutritious food,
Sounds good.
proper sleep, healthy social interaction or connection with people and creatures, and security. I know some of you out there have it more difficult than others to meet these needs, but it's extremely helpful to get your needs met. You feel less stressed and freer, which is a great fundament for being creative.
And of course, last but not least, deal with your thoughts. Start observing them and see what could possibly hold you back from going into the right direction, going into a more imaginative and creative direction. Create awareness of your limiting beliefs. All these I have tos, for instance, which are not necessarily necessary. Thoughts such as I have to behave in a certain way, or I will never be able to do this, or whatever, and start making changes in your day-to-day life step by step. Okay, this was it for our very first show. We really hope you enjoyed it. Seems to be working already with the imagination. Well, come visit us next time again on the same day. Goodbye to the Imagineers, to all the Imagineers and Imaginatives out there.
Bye-bye.
And stay imaginative.
Can I have my body back now, please?